We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Zach Wheeler gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today. So stepping in, Jonathan Davis. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 49.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 27.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Guriel.
So striding forward now, Lourdes Gurriel, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Rendell Grichuk is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out, runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
For the Phillies,
now the pitch.
the left fielder, Andrew.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. 3-2 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Segura.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. And this is low, ball 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ryu steps into his windup, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Number 44.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
1-1 the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kingery's there. And there are 2 away now.
Batting in, the left fielder.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And that misses ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
To the plate now, Hyunjin Ryu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is camped under this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Roman Quinn will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ryu's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McKinney's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, all tied at 1-1. Ready now, Jonathan Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 49.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
So 1 away in the Toronto third, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And they start him out away with a cold strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Bottom of the 3rd now. Now in the box, Scott Kingery. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Kingery is retired, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's his fastball for a cold strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And that misses 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it? Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rowdy Tellez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Reese McGuire.
10.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike one. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. At the plate, Billy McKinney. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And so here's the pitcher now, Hyun-Jin Ryu, the next to bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jonathan Davis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he takes ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Again, another foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didi Gregorius is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Gregorius also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24.
Now batting, Roman Quinn. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 4.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 27.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Now the pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The bat, number 13.
Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains tied. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher. Zach Wheeler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-1. Hit to third. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 22.
1
out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Davis comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Third baseman number 2.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ryu looks in. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. No hits to this point. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Number 10.
Standing in, Reese McGuire, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
McCutcheon is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Joe Pennant will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Joe Pennant.
Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. And this could be an at-bat to look back on when this one's all said and done. Tying run at third, but a double play would end the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Segura has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 49.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Sir Anthony Dominguez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But one more look here at the big blow in the inning for the Jays. A grand slam home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. Sam Gaviglio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 43.
Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins. And they'll need him to get something going here. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third. A tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Now batting, center fielder, Gomez.
At the plate, Roman Quinn. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Tellez in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Strand one, and the deficit remains 5-2. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. And there's ball one.
The count 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rendell Gritcha. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. 1-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Rowdy Tellez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Harper. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 8.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're still out in front, 5-2. Anthony Bass will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 52.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now to the plate, Scott Kingery. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12. Neil Walker.
And it's fouled away. Kingery gets his lead at first, nobody out. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Fouled off.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. In prior meetings against Anthony Bass, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ground ball left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Harper.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First and second now, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Rhys Hoskins is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the stretch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Jordan Romano answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Romano.
JT Realmuto will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
2-0 now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the base. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Alvarez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Now at the plate, Billy McKinney hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Sent on the ground out to second. Kingery's there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now,
Bichette will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-3.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Phillies 3. Ken Giles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 51.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
In there, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. One and two, here it comes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Striding into the box, Roman Quinn. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Giles, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. The 2-2 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Scott Kingery, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Count 1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
That's the ball.
Ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Hyunjin Ryu earns his first win of the season. Zach Wheeler is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Ken Giles records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight.